What's good, y'all? This is C Certified Brewhead, and welcome to another 1 minute beer review here on BAOS this evening, all the way from Bay St. Paul, Quebec. This is Microbrasserie Charlevoix and Other Halves all together collaboration beer. Yeah, look at that one. So, if you don't know, Other Half put out a fantastic challenge to breweries during this crazy time. Basically, they have provided a recipe. Breweries can tweak it how they like and then release it, and a portion of those profits have to go to charities to help people on the front line. So, Charlevoix did something interesting. Typically, everyone I've ever seen has done a hazy IPA. Now, they've made it a West Coast IPA, which is very, very interesting. I'd imagine that the base recipe could sort of apply itself to either or. So, let's see how it goes. Alright, so this one comes in at 7%. Doesn't specifically say which hops they chose to use. Essentially, Other Half chose a recipe that included ingredients that most breweries would have kicking around. They didn't have to order it. They could just kind of pump it out really quickly, which was the entire point. And basically, at the time that I got, this is my first of any of the beers that any breweries have released from this Altogether series. So I haven't got any context just yet, but let's see what this one's all about. So it pours a little opaque, which is surprising for a West Coast. The huge head. Nose is really tropical. There's a touch of pine in there, but that's it. Getting it. Great. It's super sweet, so it's kind of like not that, dank resin bomb that maybe you would expect when you see West Coast IPA. It's certainly tropical, smooth, but it's also a little crisp. And you can tell by the head here, it's that kind of like tiny, well, you can't tell at all, but it's micro bubbles there, so that usually means it's crisp. It's clean. There's definitely some pine and some bitter, but it's not like super dank at all. It's really, really drinkable. 7%, like, definitely doesn't taste super boozy or anything. More tropical than the average West Coast IPA, but this goes down a treat. It's kind of like a nice little twist. I'd imagine that the hops that are probably in the original recipe have been used here alongside some other stuff to kind of give it that West Coast vibe. So I think this is really clever. They're definitely going to stand out, being that one, most of them aren't in bottles at all, and two, everybody else did haze bombs. So this is very, very cool. So if you find this around anywhere in Quebec, make sure you grab that. Support the frontline workers. Stay home, stay safe, wash your hands, and get it in there.